Alright, Beep, let's do this. Obviously, Louis Marco, and well, big Grammy, bigger as ever. However, this is an absolutely outdated picture. I showed you guys a video of his new shape, in excess of 350 pounds, heavier than ever off season. He had some trouble holding the pose. He is that big, that huge. Anyway, what is special about this picture? It is off season, obviously, even though it's old. However, it is in the famous Pittsburgh guest posing. Now, it is a known kind of event where the very who's who of bodybuilding go there to show their shape in a sense and pay respect to the IFBB. They do it off season. So this is Big Grammy, as we mentioned. We have Dexter Jackson, who goes there, and guess what? He will be there, and this is bound to happen in merely a few days, right? Phil Heath goes there usually. This was him back in 2014, and since then, well, gains did occur. We have Bonac, who's gonna be there. So again, the top guys will be there, except Sean Roden, who will not be there. And well, this guy, I'll give you about 5 to 10 seconds to try to guess basically who he is. And well, quite frankly, it is obvious. This is the Predator. The Predator, not Kai Greene, but the Predator. Why am I saying about Kai Greene? Because Kai Greene, and God knows, I mean, I interact with him, frequently, and God help me, because he is a challenge to decipher, to understand, to follow. He's like somehow possessed by an alter ego, a very persona called the Predator. That is Kai Greene, but there is also the Predator, who basically poses in a very colorful way. He dresses in a very specific, distinctive, rather polarizing way. Exhibit A is this costume. You can name it whatever you wish. He puts those red caps like he belongs to a secret society, right? And he speaks in a very artistic yet enigmatic language that basically defies logic. It absolutely challenges you in an intellectual way to try to comprehend the very sense of the sentences or the text he will send towards you. It is that intricate, it is that enigmatic, it is complicated. Again, dealing with Kai Greene is like a supernatural slash paranormal experience. It really is. I mean, you cannot follow him. Can you understand him? And what's the point of this video now? Now, he was supposed to be there in Pittsburgh. As far as I know, he is already in the posters there. So Jim Mannion put him in the posters, expecting him to show up. Now, needless to say that Kai Greene was a no-show for the last two Mr. Olympias, the biggest show of them all, the Super Bowl 2015. He came up crying for every reason, and then 2016 he did not just show up. Yet he went with the Arnold, and it was pretty much one of his best shape ever. I mean, he destroyed everybody. I mean, Cedric McMillan was not even close in my book, despite what Arnold said. Now, what is eventful about this? What is eventful about this? Now, the word since about 48 hours is that probably he will skip this guest posing, right? Even though, as I mentioned, he is in the posters, everybody is expecting him. And guess what? I chat with Phil Heath pretty much on a daily basis, and God knows, mostly we don't even talk about bodybuilding. We talk about politics, about culture, about his cars, about his Chevelle, which has more than 800 horsepower, the car he wants to buy, and so on and so forth. But sometimes me and Mr. Olympia, Phil Heath, since we are friends, we do discuss about his job, namely being a bodybuilder. And guess what? He told me, bro, when I see him, in a few days in Pittsburgh, I will absolutely go ahead and shake his hand and talk to him in a respectful way, in a friendly way. So even Phil Heath, actually, he wanted to see him, what's up, because he's one of the top guys out there. And Phil Heath, as I mentioned in previous videos, he comes up as being an arrogant mofo, right? He is an overconfident champion, but then again, he proved it. So what? I mean, he has 6 Sandow's. So a lot of people, say he is arrogant. So he can come off as that. He has that basketball mentality. He's very competitive and he's very secure and overconfident. But he's also humble enough. Phil Heath is humble enough to recognize and acknowledge that Kai Greene is the very best competition he has. And believe me, I speak on a regular to Phil Heath. Quite frankly, with all due respect to the other guys, with all due respect, and obviously he says it, he is not somehow challenged by their rivalry. You name them. The Big Rammies, the Dexter, the Sean Roden. Quite frankly, this transpires from my conversation to him. He just does not almost care. He's preparing for whatever. However, Kai Greene, he is humble enough to say, Kai Greene is my closest competition. He is the guy that pushes me to the max. And it is obvious. I mean, just take a look at the shape of Kai Greene last year, 2016 in the Arnold. He was just proper. I mean, these poses. He was like Robbie Robinson on gains, like bigger. I mean, the peak was marvelous. The sweep of the tricep. Pose to pose, he challenges Phil Heath. There is no doubt about it. Now, what's important about this event, and quite frankly, I don't know if he's going to skip this Pittsburgh. This is the word. I mean, a lot of you guys are saying that you heard this in NPC News and so on and so forth. What is eventful about this, and this is from the horse's mouth, I guarantee you they're just probably people, you can even count them on one hand or even less, just a few fingers who know about this. I'm not going to disclose everything, but I guarantee you this is a reliable information that Kai Greene is absolutely entertaining the idea of stepping on the stage of Mr. Olympia this year. I repeat, Kai Greene is considering seriously the being at Mr. Olympia this year, right? And Phil Heath knows about this because I talked to Phil Heath, so you know, I'll tell him what I know, what I heard, and if it is a secure, reliable information. This is as reliable as you can imagine, right? But then again, when he is somehow possessed by his alter ego, good luck trying to comprehend him. I mean, ideas flow all over the place, all directions, and quite frankly, we don't seem to follow him, right? And hopefully, Kai, you will be in Pittsburgh, because it would be such a disrespect for everybody, for your fans who are waiting for you, for the IFBB, of course, but mostly your fans. Your fans want to see you there. I mean, it's just nonsensical for a top guy at his height, in his heydays, not stepping up on stage and challenges and doing what he does. You are a bodybuilder, right? You are a bodybuilder. But for Lord's sake, when you're somehow possessed by your alter ego, who moves in a colorful and very artistic way, granted, and he wears those kind of caps, those kind of red things, and he wears those the eye lenses who look like freaking alien. I personally cannot follow you, and your fans too. So tell us what's up, and that's it. So hopefully I want to see you in Pittsburgh. Everybody wants to see you. You posted some pictures alluding to the fact that you're preparing to go there and meet us and meet the fans and so on and so forth. But I hope to see Kai Greene and not the Predator, your alter ego. I love Kai Greene, but the alter ego, somehow he is on a different playing field, a very different realm, different reality, different universe, a different dimension, and us, mere humans, are just standing there trying to decipher and comprehend him. We cannot communicate. The language is too different. Maybe he is too advanced intellectually for us to grasp the very meaning of his Shakespearean text that he throws at us every once in a while, right? So this is what's up. This is the current situation of Kai Greene. Kai Greene is talking to serious people in the bodybuilding who's who circle, the people who will work with him somehow to achieve that goal. So he tells them that, bro, I want to do this, and guess what? When he is him, when he is Kai Greene, he confesses somehow that he is interested on the grand prize, meaning the Sandow. I can guarantee you that Kai Greene is not in need of money. God bless him. God bless him. He is secure financially. He worked for it, and he's not even interested in the prize money of Mr. Olympia. This is from the horse's mouth, right? So he is interested in the Sandow. And bodybuilding needs him, because this year there is no Kevin Levroni to somehow rekindle the light and create some passion like it happened last year. This year there is no rivalry. The top guys are not competing as we saw. Nobody competed except Cedric McMillan, who was you can say he's number 8 in the world, not number 7, because Kai Greene was not there. And also a guy coming from the dead, Brandon Curry. Aside from these two guys, nobody competed since last year. So bodybuilding is dead. Nobody's doing nothing. And the only guy who can rekindle the light by creating some sort of rivalry between him and Phil Heath is Kai Greene, and certainly not the Predator. Salute you wherever you are. Don't forget to like the video and tell me what you guys think about it.